it's Jen, Bitch in a Hurry, Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your reading for Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Gemini for January 15th through the 30th, 2019. You can find me on Instagram at Bitch in a Hurry or at bitchinahurry.com. Everything is in the description below. I would like to just say a quick thank you to everyone who scheduled readings, gave me feedback, referred me to your family and friends. I am overwhelmed with gratitude. I truly am. Thank you all so much. Let's get moving with your reading. How about that? We've got a lot going on. This energy is very cyclical. You're going to see this too. Your reading is a little bit more optimistic than some of the others, so be very excited about that. Hold on. Every so often, I may have to pause just for a second. I am still getting over the flu, and my throat, sometimes I still have to like cough and everything, so I don't want to do that on camera. So anyways, if I pause, I'll be right back. I don't usually do that in my videos. I like to make them in one solid stream, but right now it's just not possible. This cough is just hanging on. So let's get started, Gemini. This is a nice, this is a really nice reading, I think, compared to some of the other ones that are having some real turmoil, but this is really beautiful. You guys start out with the Hierophant. This is a return to institutionalized sorts of things. Church, school, routine, higher learning, even your own system that you have. A lot of times the Hierophant reminds me that you are your own best teacher. And during the holiday times, the end of the year, we really get off of our schedules, don't we? We get kind of like, people say, like you're full of like snack food. You don't know what day it is. We've all been in that stage. So this is really a time for you, even if you haven't quite gotten it together in the first part of January, which it happens. In the second part of January, you're like, all right, it is time for me to get myself in order. Let's get back to basics. Let's get back to taking care of ourselves, getting the house in order, putting away the holiday stuff, whatever. It's time to get back to doing the things, packing lunches, going to work, doing all of this stuff. And in a way, as much as you hate to go back to the routine, you need it. That's what's going on here. I apologize, like I said, if I sniff or pause or whatever, but this flu is bad. Anyway, the beautiful thing is, once you get back to this, a lot of times people think, oh, this is going to be boring. It's going to be terrible. Back to the grind. You know what? This allows you to be free. A lot of times routines allow you to be free. And that's what I see here. A lot of people are, do the whole, new year, new me, blah, blah. And if you can do that, that's super. And if it works for you, great. It doesn't really work for most people. What I think is this card is standing for right here is not like you're going to turn into a different person. You getting back to basics, getting back to your own best instincts, to your own routines, the things that are good for you, getting back to that routine that makes you happy and fulfills you, gives you freedom. And that there is not any value in the world you can place on that. The other thing that it gives you here, you have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles, threes are the end of a cycle, a completion, not really the end of a cycle, but the completion of an idea or a thought. The Pentacles are in your everyday practical life. This reminds you have the support of other people that are close to you. Could be colleagues, coworkers, friends, family, whatever it is. You've got some good people in your life, and they support you being in this good routine and being free to be yourself because you've got yourself under control. And I think you know what I mean. If you're watching this, this is for you, so you know what I'm talking about. So you have this in your life, this stability and this support. And because the Pentacles are your everyday life, this is about your everyday life. This is about you getting back to basics and really feeling a sense of accomplishment and a sense of comfort and kind of joyfulness around your personal everyday life. That could be your finances. The holidays definitely mess with people's finances. That can be just the organization in your home. Like I said, getting rid of the decorations, purging a lot of stuff. A lot of people do that in January, just cleaning out the clutter, getting rid of stuff. Just like, everything is just, it seems like you get a lot of stuff that comes in during those last couple of months of the year, and you have to like be able to just get rid of it all, and it feels really great. And that's kind of where you're at, which makes me so happy, Gemini, because some of the other readings have been pretty heavy, and this just makes me happy talking about this. The last thing you have is the Five of Cups. And you know what? This is a little bit of a feeling of lost, confusion, whatever. You have 3 cups that are spilled, but you have 2 cups over here that are upright. They have little fishies floating in them. And this just reminds us, yes, you know what? There is that nostalgic kind of sadness to saying goodbye to the year before, to putting away the decorations, to kind of purging out the stuff that maybe you wasted money on, or that people gave you and you were like, why are you giving me this? Or just whatever it is. Maybe you had things happen during the holiday that you did not want to happen, and you're carrying that memory. This is all about that. Okay, let it go. You have these 3 cups that spilled, and you know what? Yeah, it's a little bit of a weird feeling getting back to everything and starting up the year, and it can be a little overwhelming. But you know what? You've got these 2 cups that are upright, so it's all right. It's okay. You're on the right path, Gemini. You really are, and you have so much opportunity. Like I said, you're getting back to this routine gives you freedom. So you're an air sign. You're intellectual, highly objective. So you know this. You know logically that you need to be in a certain way so that you can function at your best. Now, the next card you have is the 4 of Pentacles, which is a progression here from the 3. This is all about, a lot of times they say it's the miser card, and you can see she's hanging on to her pentacles. She's standing on the other ones. You can't have them. Part of this can just be that you're taking control back of your finances, your home life, your routine. A lot of times during the end of the year, everything is planned for us. You have this work party, have to go. You have this party, have to go. You have the other party, have to go. You have to host a party because you do it every year, and, oh no. So you have, a lot of things are out of your control toward the end of the year. Now, you're taking this control back. That's what I see this as. And you're taking control back. You could have gotten a little crazy with your finances. So you're taking control back of everything. And that's perfectly fine. Now, you also have as a clarifier the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is the most actionable, one of the most actionable cards in the whole deck, which means you've got the ambition and drive and action to do this stuff. You're able to physically do this. And you know what? You are not doing this alone. The King of Wands is charismatic. Nobody can say no to him. So when you tell these people that support you, hey, I need your help. We need to clean up this office. We need to clean up this house. We need to throw some stuff away. I need everybody to kind of, buckle it down. We have to get back on a budget. You have this charm and this charisma. People go, oh, that's a good idea. Okay. People naturally are going to follow you. And I love this too. You have temperance. And this temperance is what you need to balance out this energy of the king anyway. So it's amazing. You have this, instead of you coming in blazing, screaming at people, this has to get done today. This house is disgusting and uninhabitable. This office is vile. You're just like, hey, let's get this cleaned up. You have the balance to not freak out on people, and people will be totally on your team. So Gemini, I am just so happy to do this reading for you. If I was a Gemini, I would be happy to get this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will talk to you very soon.